Before I get into the topic of this video, please keep in mind that Halo Infinite is still in its beta, and so a lot of the points that I make during the video are hopefully subject to change as the game releases. Loads of people are talking about the issues that the game has right now, and they're talking like it's a full release, but it's not, it's in beta. You have to keep that in mind while you're criticising it. But let's get into the topic of this video. So Halo Infinite's multiplayer has been released as a free public beta, and although the gameplay is absolutely fantastic, the monetization has a lot of fans concerned, including myself. So basically, Halo Infinite is now freemium. It's free to play, but if you don't pay any money, then you practically get no progression or customization. Let's actually go through each level of monetization that's currently in Halo Infinite. As I've already mentioned, the game itself is free. You'll still need to pay full price for the single player campaign, but the multiplayer is available to anyone on PC and Xbox for free, even on full release. So the first level of monetization we will look at is the Battle Pass. To make the Battle Passes work, Halo Infinite will be split into seasons, with your rank resetting after each season finishes. This first season lasts 180 days. As you complete a match and complete weekly challenges, you gain experience. Every 1000 XP that you collect earns you a rank up, and you unlock whatever comes with that rank in that season's Battle Pass. If you don't purchase the Battle Pass, then you only unlock a very tiny percent of what you would have done if you had paid. Season 1's Battle Pass cost £8, which actually I think is very fair. Again, the game is free, and paying £8 giving me a 180-day window to unlock as much as I want, I think is very fair. Don't get me wrong, I much prefer the days where I could just unlock content from challenges or achievements, but they are in games that I pay full price for. If you don't feel like playing the game and ranking up the Battle Pass, you can just pay £4, that'll get you 2.5 ranks up. I've already seen people that have completed Season 1's Battle Pass, which is impossible to have done just from playing the game, so they straight up just shelled out a bunch of money to reach the end. We also do not know what will happen to the stuff we don't unlock. Will they be available after the season is over, or will they be gone forever? There are two problems with the XP and progression. Firstly, you only get a set amount of XP per match, regardless of whether you won or lost, regardless of if you played really well or sucked. It's a flat amount of XP given to everybody in the match, even in the training mode against bots. Now they have changed the XP you get. It used to be just 50 XP per match, which means you would have to play 20 games to get one level up. But now they've changed that so you get 300 XP for your first match of the day, and then 200 for your next 2 games, and then 100 for 3 games, and then on your 7th game and onward, it's back down to 50 XP. This change is a step in the right direction, but there is another issue with the XP. Because it's only a set amount, and your performance doesn't factor into it, it just encourages people to wrap an elastic band around their controller, and have their character spin around in circles or just run forward for an entire game, just to farm XP. It would greatly improve the game if you made it so you got 150 XP per win, and 50 per loss. It would also be good if you got XP for any medals you get during a match, so that it would reward good performance. Now on to the weekly challenges. These are the only reasonable way to get experience right now, earning between 100 and 400 XP for every challenge completed. There are issues with these as well. First off, you can only progress through 4 challenges at once if you have a Battle Pass, or just 3 if you didn't buy the Battle Pass. There are 16 challenges per week, so this limit to 3 or 4 challenges at one time only exists to artificially slow down the already slow progression through the Battle Pass. I think this limitation should be removed entirely. Another issue with these challenges is that it's making people play like crap. For example, team killing the flag holder so they can be the ones to capture the flag. I myself had 2 challenges that made me play worse. The first was to kill so many enemies with the plasma rifle, which I'm terrible with, so I was handicapping myself for a few matches. Another challenge I had was to kill 5 enemies with a melee to the back, so I just sat behind a door for 2 matches and assassinated anybody that came through. It was not fun. And take into account we don't currently have the option to choose what game mode we want to play, so often playing a game with objectives as opposed to just a team deathmatch results in people ignoring the objectives to complete their weekly challenges. And if you have a challenge to play so many capture the flag games, then all you can do is cross your fingers and hope that the game picks the game mode you need. My final issue with the weekly challenges is that some of them rely on rare events, like destroy a Scorpion tank. I've only seen 2 tanks after playing the game for 30 hours. That's rare enough, let alone destroying one. There is a paid solution for this however, as you can unlock challenge rerolls that you consume to change the challenge that you have to some other random challenge. These can be unlocked through the Battle Pass, or you can pay real money for them. My final note on the Battle Pass is that it's artificially stretched out, with XP boosts and challenge swaps being your only reward for a few ranks. It's like they only had enough rewards for 70 ranks, but it said no, it has to be 100, so throw some filler stuff in to pad the Battle Pass out. We're not done yet, let's take a look at the store. First off, they're doing the scam where you have to buy virtual money with real money, and then spend that virtual money to unlock items. Currently, there is no way to earn this virtual currency in the game. So to me, this virtual currency is just a straight up scam. It's designed this way to trick you to dissociate real money from this virtual money. And of course, you can't choose how much you want to buy, you can only buy set amounts, which again is designed to trick you into spending more than you need to. You either need to add a way to earn a reasonable amount of this currency from playing the game, or remove the virtual currency and replace it with real money. The items in the store are randomized each week. They do this to prey on people's fear of missing out. Some of these items can be unlocked through the battle pass, so I think it's strange to include them in the store. Most of these items can only be unlocked through the store with no other way of gaining them. Regardless of that, these items are overpriced. I mean, £16 for an armor set, and don't forget, because you can only buy in bundles, again it'll be £16 for that camo set. And don't forget that these camos only apply to that armor. If you unlock a colour palette, it's only unlocked for that armor. You would have to unlock it for the others as well. Right now, the entire store is predatory. A downright scam. Customization itself has been reduced and restricted from what we can do in previous games. They have done this to make the Battle Pass the only option to earn customization. The colouring system has been reduced to set palettes that you apply to the entire armour, as opposed to colouring individual pieces with whatever colour you want. That's all the problems I have right now with Halo Infinite. And even though there is so much to complain about with how this game is monetized, don't lose sight that the gameplay itself is incredible. If they had just the Battle Pass and gave you a reasonable amount of XP and left it at that, I would be over the moon at how great this game is. That's all I have to say right now. Hopefully the monetization of Halo Infinite will drastically improve as soon as possible. Thank you for watching and stay awesome.